I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
The resemblance between you and Ludi May is striking. I'm surprised no one's ever mentioned it to you before.
Michael, what is the matter with you?
Do you really think I want to marry the daughter of the town tramp? Look, Constance! Look at yourself. The bastard child of Ludi May Saunders.
I want you to initiate another search now.
You do not seem to understand, Senora Carrington. The jungle has a way of claiming everything.
But how can you be sure that anybody died in that crash?
Because there were no bodies. I do not wish to have to tell you this, but under the circumstances, that is not unusual. The jungle is filled with animals. And the bodies. They were undoubtedly dragged away from this spot by those animals during the night. It happens often here at night. I am very sorry.
Buddy. Pamela Ewing. This little sleeping fellow here is Christopher Ewing. I just came from the preliminary adoption hearing. We have custody.
Oh, Bobby, that's wonderful.
Legally, he's in our care now. Honey, he's almost ours. Let's take him to the zoo. You want to? You want to take him to the zoo?
You just came from the hearing?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You know I wanted to be there.
Oh, Pam, I was so afraid something might go wrong at the last minute. I didn't want you there just in case.
I don't believe this.
Gary, open up. Get dressed and get out of here.
Karen.
You shut up. Come on, Gary. You're going
I'm getting some.
Down.
I wondered whether I could fit in with your lifestyle, with your wealth. And you looked at me, you took my hand, and you asked me if I'd be more comfortable if you gave up every cent you'd ever made. Not that it would make any difference, you said, because if you
I
started
started
over
from
tomorrow...
scratch, I'd have $1 million by the end of the year and $10 million by the next year. The others still trapped.
Chase. It's all right, baby. It's all right.
Like that, I struck oil? Was that before Vaughn Leland's deadline ran out?
Yes, the news came in from the Gulf while he was there. He wanted to shut you down, and he couldn't.
You mean I won?
Yes.
You mean I beat Vaughn Leland?
Yes.
You mean that I beat JR, that after all this time I finally won?
Yes, yes. Here, let me help you up to the office.
I had to make sure you weren't followed.
Val.
Yes.
Valley.
Shh. Don't say anything. No one can know that I'm here. Or that you saw me.
Oh, God.
react. Don't do anything, Gary. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to do this to you.
Mother.
I'll tell you what it is to me. I've been looking for that girl for over a year.
Is that so? Well, I've been looking for her all my life. Darling, come on in. Meet the family. Everybody, this is Randall, my bride. Mrs. Miles Colby.
We added it all up, JR. You might be able to get a couple of seats on the board, but you certainly can't control it.
I move that we reinstate Jeremy Wendell as chairman. He did a fine job for us in the past, and I'm certain that he will do an outstanding job for us now.
I'll never forget this, Sue Ellen.
I certainly hope not.
Do you, Valine, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? For better or worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until you are parted by death?
I do.
And do you, Gary, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until you are parted by death?
Yes, I do.
Well, then, by the authority invested in me by the state of California, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You know the letter Catherine read to you? The one that made you go ahead with the divorce? We never got a chance to talk about that, Bobby.
The one you wrote to your lawyer?
Yes, except I didn't write it. Catherine did.
Catherine? Pam, that letter changed everything.
We might not have gotten a divorce if it hadn't been for that.
At least we could have talked about our problems.
I know.
Because of the way the estate has been settled, Angela Channing is now virtually penniless. How do you feel about that?
I feel sorry for her. She worked very hard to maintain the Falcon Crest empire. It was everything she lived for.
Then you think the judgment was the correct one?
Legally, yes.
Just one more question. How does it feel to be the new Queen of Tuscany?
It feels long overdue.
You were out shooting and you saw me riding and it was no accident.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're insane.
You were jealous. Jealous because I was going to give Blake a child. And you couldn't stand that, could you?
Oh, no. You're jealous because Fallon's had her baby, and that's made you even more paranoid. Well, I didn't cause your accident, Crystal, just as I didn't cause your barrenness. So, if you've quite finished...
I haven't.
You know what I'm thinking?
No.
You're walking straight into hell.
Just keep walking.
You really want that Barnes woman over your own flesh and blood?
JR, if you don't be quiet, you're gonna see more flesh and blood than you ever dreamed of.
Gentlemen, please.
Who giveth this woman?
I do. I'm her brother.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God
to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
Finished. You've lost everything. And I now own this house.
This house? Are you insane?
Oh, no. I'm perfectly sane. So take this junk and your blonde tramp and get out of my home.
You are insane. This isn't your house, and it's never going to be.
Oh, you're so wrong. It's all mine, Blake. And I have the papers to prove it.
Papers? What papers? What are you talking about?
I bought all of your holdings, including this house. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Damn you, Alexis!
Karen? Karen, can you feel that?
His love for his sons, for one. I don't know that you have any redeeming qualities, J.R. Is there anyone you love?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry because I tried to invade your love for him, to keep him for myself and not want to share him with anybody. I've been fighting you all the way.
You know, ever since you showed up, it's been so strange. It's been like I've been Verna and Valine, but never at the same time. More like tuning in and out, you know, like late at night with the radio on, only in between stations.
And if there is pain in the end, in my mind, I'll have Cliff and Christopher. And Bobby will be with me.
Richard Channing, part of me fell in love with you the first moment I saw you.
Congratulations, Bobby.
Good work, Bobby. Good work.
Well, I'll be damned. I've never been a sore loser. Congratulations on your win, Bobby. Not that it makes any difference. I mean, we have decided to be partners, right? Huh? Who's there?
You went to the office that night with JR's gun. It was you, Kristen, who shot JR. Then the next morning while I was showering, you hid the gun in the closet.